So now we're on Star Ocean. Yeah, I just need to change things up. Let's get the chat back. Hopefully I can get... Hang on. Let me pop up the chat. What's going on now? Chat settings. Didn't want chat settings. I wanted to pop it out. There we go. Pop out chat. That's better. Right. Let's move it over there. Like so. There we go. Right. I need to carry on playing Star Ocean. That's what I need to do. Because it has been a while since I've done it, so I can actually see more of the chat now. So yeah, this should be alright. Right, now I need to get my controller because I don't want to play this with a keyboard and mouse. Hang on. Right, hang on. What were the actual controls I was using? Right. What's back again? That's back. Right. Trying to remember the controls. Because there's different control layouts for everything these days. But yeah, we're at the Purgatorium, and yeah, I probably want to edit the title. So just a sec. Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll be a good title. Right. So yeah, just get the chat back up and let's get going. To the Purgatorium. Or Purge Temple. It doesn't really matter what you want to call it. It's supposed to be the Purgatorium. That's what it's supposed to be. But this dungeon's a bit annoying, and you'll see what I mean later on. Oh shit. Yeah, they also cast spells as well, which is kind of annoying, and they deal a lot of damage. I'd appreciate if you didn't keep casting, Brave on me. That's not fun to have to deal with that. Oh great, they're not on, they've got really low MP, haven't they? Or TP. Which is definitely not a good thing. Yeah, I hope I've got plenty of stuff to go through this dungeon, because it's a pretty long dungeon, it is. And then magic really hurts, it really does. I'm trying to see if I've got any blackberries. Yes, I do. Give them a bit of MP, why not? Right, let's get going. Oh, that's not the door. Or it might be a locked door. I completely forget what exactly I have to do here. But I have a feeling this is the bit that's going to be annoying coming up. But I don't remember. Oh shit, not these enemies. Ugh, great. These enemies are a pain here. God, these sword guys are so ridiculously powerful, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to use... How much damage have I taken there? That's ridiculous. I just healed to max and then I take that much damage. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I should have gone the other way, but I decided to go to the Purgatorium first. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Because I seem to be getting my ass handed to me here. Ooh, a 9-0 state. Yeah, I don't completely remember this dungeon, so you gotta bear with me a little. Oh, I'm just going around in circles now. Right. It's almost as if I'm doing a blind playthrough of this game, really. At this rate, I'm probably going to end up having to I should probably... Oh, great. That's really, really nice of you. I thought it was a Magus, but nope, the other ones are the ones that you have to watch out for. My mistake. That's why I screwed up. Yeah, I got confused with those enemies, but it's not the one in the back that's the problem. It's the other ones that are the problem, because they'll constantly cast magic at you, and that's not good. I don't think I'm really prepared for this place at all. I really don't think I am. I think that opens the other door on the other side, and then you go around here and then you go back to that door, if I remember. Still feels a bit early. Oh god, not these enemies again. Hang on, I forget the controls. That's how you do it. I don't know why you went for that enemy, but you really have to move around when you fight these enemies. Oh, I didn't want to hit that guy. Oh, look at my health right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this dungeon. There's no way that I can fight this dungeon without doing some leveling up. It's not possible. It really isn't possible. I need to find more items, I need to level up more. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it, really. I mean, that might help, just to get some items and stuff, but ultimately, I'm just going to basically heal with blueberries and just hopefully level up along the way, which shouldn't be too hard, but put simply, I haven't got enough items to do this. I really haven't. So I need to head all the way back to Tatroy and get more items. That's basically the gist of what I need to do. Right, that should be a good way of dealing with them. There we go. But yeah, it's another case of remembering the controls, because the game I've been playing recently has horrendous controls. Like, I can't even begin to express how horrendous they are. Like, sometimes you wonder what developers are thinking when they make games. It's just like, should we make controls that make sense? Or should we make confusing control layouts that nobody's used to? It's like, if you're designing an action game, you'd think that you'd use similar controls to other action games, but some developers think that they know better. They think that they know the formula better than anybody else, and so they come up with their own control layouts, and that only ends up causing problems, really. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again, you can't reinvent the wheel. Like, yeah, sure, there is some creativity when it comes to designing games, but there's only, like, you can't just go nuts and just, like, create everything from scratch. Like, some things are in games for a reason, and some things remain the same in games for a reason, because they work. I mean, yeah, sure, you see a lot of things that happen in games a lot of the time, that's just the same shit, time and time again, and really, it is a good idea to change things up, but, you know, sometimes the same old methods are not good, but some methods should remain the same, you know what I mean? Like control layouts. I mean, granted, I will say that one thing that I do miss is the old racing game control layout, where you actually, instead of pressing the right trigger to accelerate, you instead just accelerate by holding X and shit. That was just so much easier. It just made more sense. I didn't have to use two fingers to do one job. I could use the brake with my thumb, because my thumb covers both X and, well, I'm looking at my Xbox controller here, but like X and square. It's not an Xbox controller, like I said, it's speed link, but it looks like an Xbox controller, so it says A, X, Y, B, which is actually quite good because I'm playing an SNES game, so yeah. But actually, the control layout for this game is not the same as it is on the SNES controller. That I've actually put it on other letters because it's just easier. But yeah, the triggers are still going to be used for special moves though. Yeah, that move was useless. I should have used that move. I mean, that move can be useful, don't get me wrong, but only when there's lots and lots of enemies. But yeah, if you ask me, and people have argued with me on this, and it's like, 3D beat-em-ups. Why do 3D beat-em-ups not let you change the controls? I don't get it. Let us customize the controls, people. Why isn't this a thing? Why are there games that don't let you do that? Hang on a minute, I actually need to check what that move is. Is that for Seus? Definitely. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Right, so basically I'll kill these puds. And Seus is just chilling there, it seems. He's not interested in fighting at all. Well, is there something I'm not thinking about here? I'll actually see how that affects things. Because I know that Roddick's just going to stand about. Well, he still attacks. But yeah, no matter what you do, Roddick's always going to be the first one to use, so you can't really change him. But yeah, the game that I've been playing that I was talking about is Bound by Flame. Got it cheap. Now, here's the controls for Bound by Flame. Now, you'd expect, you know, a bit of variation considering what it is, but if I recall, X is to attack, Y is to attack, and the right trigger is to block. Now, the problem I have with that is that it'd be so much easier if the right bumper was to block. To me, it just makes more sense, but it isn't, and that's kind of annoying. Ooh, that was nasty. I'm actually thinking about actually swapping Seus's shock sword out for Rift Wave. Like, what's wrong with my voice today? Rift Wave, yeah. Because it'd be nice to have a bit more variation, you know what I mean? Instead of just using the same moves Roddick uses. That way you have a bit of everything available, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like the controls just... I had to learn the freaking controls again. And it's like, can't you just have, like, the bumper be guard or something? Or, like, I don't know, something else be guard instead of that button? Now, it wouldn't be that bad if it was actually designed around the triggers, the combat, but I'm just not a fan. I really am not a fan of that control layout at all. It really does irritate me, to be honest. Like, I need to heal up. Because if I don't heal up, then I'm gonna be screwed, so... yeah. I'm also gonna need to do some more cooking as well. Hopefully I've got plenty of full, that's what I'm gonna say. Ooh, that's plenty of full right there. It's like, Jesus. Where did all that full come from? No, that's not where I want to go. This is where I want to go. Right, hopefully I can get some good food. But first, let's get tons of items. I also want to get tons of blackberries as well this time around. Just max out on all that. Oh, and another thing I might want to do. Holy shit, where's all this SP come from? Have I forgot to level up SP? It sure seems like it. Well, and if that's the case, then I'm just going to max this out immediately. Oh, can't. Right. Where's biology? Oh, I'm 1 out from biology. Great. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal for him. What I'm concerned with, though, is maxing out recipe. And good eye, so that I can get cooking maxed out. And what's the other one that I need? Kitchen knife, was it? Yeah. Just max out that cooking stat, we're gonna need it. And as for CS, well, I really want to know, like, what item creation skills does he have again? Crafting. I need to find out what makes smithing at one point, but right now CS can just sit on all that SP. I don't really need to put it into something until I know what I'm putting it into. But yeah, I want to buy some. Let's buy some grain first. I want to see if I can actually do something with it, and I want to see if my item creation's improved. It should have. Ooh. Yeah, this is the good thing about having Ilya doing item creation. She can make alcohol. Oh, shit. Right, so grain makes alcohol, apparently. I'm guessing that's alcohol, because I know she can make alcohol. I'm just going to fill up on vegetables. And should I fill up on something else? Meat? Okay, we'll do that. I've got tons of full. Time to do some serious item creation here. Because I'm going to need it. Let's see what we can do with this. Salad. It's not that bad when you have, like, healers in the party, but I don't have healers in the party, so I need to do tons of item creation and cooking to get tons and tons of stuff. But once you max out item creation skills like I have here, it's a lot easier. And you fail a lot less once you reach max level. So we're getting tons of food here, and we've just fucked up. Oh well. Cabbage rolls. It's nice to see when it works. You know what I mean? Stew. Yeah, we're actually getting there now. We're actually making some proper stuff now. Question mark food, my favourite food. Love some question mark food. Best food ever. Actually, no, the best food is spheres. They're the best food. But unfortunately, Star Ocean wasn't good enough to allow us to cook spheres, let's be honest. It's nowhere near the masterpiece that is Eternal Quest. Let's be honest. But yeah, let's make more stew. Oh shit. Now it's time for some meat. Oh shit. That went well. Oh, not crafting. God, you're terrible at making meat now, yeah? Chicken skewers. Hamburger, nice. It's about damn time you can actually cook a steak. You're level 10 cooking and you're still failing at making steaks. I love how meat makes rice. I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. Or was it chicken rice? Oh no, it was Chinese rice. But if it was chicken rice, it would make sense, let's be honest. That went well. But yeah, cooking is probably the most important skill early on, I'd say, to get. Once you get all the other characters, then you can branch out and start developing other skills. But I'd say this is the most important skill for the moment. Ooh, a 9-ounce steak, that's nice. The thing I like about item creation in Star Wars 1 and 2 is you never know what you get. Even when you don't fail, the items you get vary. And the higher your item creation level, the better your chance of getting good items as well, so... I'm gonna get some fruit, why not? Let's do some more of it. Ah, I have to go into it there. Ooh, orange shake. Yeah, we're getting some good stuff now, if you notice. We're getting fruitcake. Never been a fan of fruitcake myself, but as long as it does its job in healing the party. Oh, crap. Bad dessert. Oh, crap. Now I'm starting to fuck up again. Ooh. Got some booze. That's the reason why I made Ilya the cook of the game, because she can make booze. And you've got to have plenty of booze. I mean, CS is in the party. There's only one way to keep CS happy, let's be honest. And we all know what that is. So yeah, it's definitely important that you give cooking to Ilya. She's probably the best character to give it to. For that reason. But yeah. More wine. Don't know what that is. Apple pie. That doesn't look like apple pie. That looks like a trading card, but okay. I think what I should do is look up and see what makes smithing and all that, because I forget. Right, skills. What have we got here? What's that? I can't even see what the hell this is. Oh, it's something else, and it's, for some reason, it's in Japanese. How am I supposed to know what that means? Right, what do I need? Smithing. Enhanced weapons. Trying to find. How do you actually get it then? Right. Does it tell me how to get? Oh, no it doesn't. Right. God, how am I gonna, like, I wish it would just tell me how I get. Right, hang on a minute. Let's see if it can tell me how to get item creation skills. Hi. Why is it all in Japanese? It's like everything else is in English. Customize. That makes no sense. Why are guides so useless? It's like, customize. This type of item creation is used to customize the user's own weapon. Usually it's a weapon towards his or her own fighting style. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I don't remember that skill. Something is up here. Like, this guide is useless. Please get better guides, because this doesn't make sense at all. Right, I just want to know the combination to make item creation. That's all I really want to do. I only want to know the combination of skills that I need to make smithing. Right, hopefully the wikis will tell me. Right, where's smithing? That's crafting. Hopefully this is it. Is it customization? I'm guessing it is, but that doesn't make sense to me. I don't remember this being a thing, but... Oh, that's Star Ocean 2! Oh, hang on a minute, that actually might be it. So I need eye for detail, smithing, and aesthetic design. Right. Now, I can actually do this, hopefully. So, eye for detail, do we have that? No, my luck, we don't. That's not eye for detail. And there's no smithing skill yet. There's workmanship. And something's happened there. Don't know what that was. It says workmanship. So what is workmanship? What's the difference? Right, mineralogy is not what I need. Aesthetic design apparently is what I need. So, what is aesthetic design? Where is it? Aesthetic. That's aesthetic sense. This is the thing, you see, the guide that I'm using, the guide here, well, the wiki, is using Star Ocean 1, like, first departure skills, not the original, and I don't understand the originals. So, how, like, why is there not a guide to tell me how to actually get certain item creation skills? It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Right, there's a different one for aesthetics and aesthetic design apparently, which doesn't make sense either. But I'm looking at Star Ocean First Departure here. And the FAQ, my god, this doesn't make any sense at all. Like, customize, I'm guessing this is the one. So, how do you actually learn customize? How can you do a guide on item creation when you don't actually tell people how to unlock the item creation? That makes no sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Right. How do you get smithing then? This doesn't make any sense at all, does this? It amazes me how there's no guides for this. It really does amaze me how there's literally no guides for this at all. Nothing that tells you how to unlock item creation whatsoever. You'd think there would be, but no. Like, let's not tell you how to do it. Right, abilities. Here we go. This is what I need to do. This is where I need to go. Right, so we need to find smithing or something. Or customize. So basically, it allows you to make the best weapons in the game. You can't check using existing weapons created. Okay. So, smithing. How do you do this? Forging, mineralogy. This is what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. Why couldn't someone tell me that, like, ages ago? I swear, Google is absolutely useless. Oh, great, now the emulator's lagging again. Right, there we go. Right, so basically I need mineralogy. And was that forgery or something? I don't know. Forging and mineralogy. Right, that makes sense now. So, I need to learn forging. There we go. Forging, and we'll learn smithing. So I'm going to get that up. And mineralogy. But I probably should get biology as well. Because, yeah, get a bit of other stuff. Technology. Oh, hang on. Right, there we go. So basically we're going to end up failing here, but I just want to see what we can do with this. Oh, hang on a minute. This uses up a weapon. This is confusing now. But okay. Not the easiest game to understand without a guide, that's all I'm going to say. Definitely recommend a guide for these games, definitely. Like, if you don't have a guide, nice knowing you, that's all I'm going to say. Right, let's get some more food and shit, and let's use some time creation on that to get more food, and then I'm probably going to... that should be enough to go. That wasn't good, was it? Seafood spaghetti? That doesn't sound appetizing. Well, granted, I've never really been a fan of spaghetti, to be honest. But I didn't know you had spaghetti with seafood. Maybe someone has, I don't know. But I haven't. There's a lot of crap that I'm getting here. The reason why I'm buying different types is so I don't max out my inventory too much and end up getting lots of crap. But it seems that's happening anyways, so yeah. I'm guessing that seafood makes top quality food, so yeah. Baked turban shell, what is that? I have no idea what a baked turban shell is. Oh shit. Well, that failed. Anyways. At least I've got some items now. The question is, I don't know if I could buy revived balls. Do they actually sell them? That's a good question. That's the most expensive guitar ever, is that? Paralyzed cure, iron. And yeah, there's some items for other shit. Screw it, I'll just get some of these. 2 pieces of iron and just create it, see what happens. Strange lump. Yeah, that wasn't good either, so yeah. Let's just get out of town and go back to the Purgatorium. Now that we don't have tons of crap. Well, we do have tons of crap, and what I meant to say is now we've got tons of crap. Well, now that we've got lots of items, that's what I really meant to say. But yeah, on the way back to the Purgatorium, so that we can actually move on. And hopefully this time we don't get lost when we're in there. But yeah, now we can just kill these guys super quickly. It's ridiculous. I feel like I've been leveling up really quickly. I really do. Oh, don't go up there. Slime. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the experience I've been getting inside the Purgatorium. I don't know. Because the enemies in there are pretty tough. Like, this is definitely... I'd argue that this game is a lot tougher than Tales of Fantasia. A lot tougher. Like, the enemies in this game are just ridiculously tough in comparison. Like, in Tales of Fantasia, like, you never really have too many issues with the regular enemies. But in this game, yeah, you kinda do. But yeah, we seem to be killing these enemies pretty easily now, which is good. I think part of it is to do with the fact that we've actually been putting skills into the characters now, so we've actually been improving them drastically, which I clearly forgot to do before. Yeah, I must have forgotten to do this or something. I suppose this assumes that you've kind of been like... You're basically not at this point yet. I'm guessing that's what it's all about. Because like you did have access to this point before, but you didn't have to go to this... Well, you didn't have to go to the Purgatorium at that point. But it's still got the enemies back during that point, if that makes sense. But yeah, this place is going to be a bit of a bitch to get through, isn't it? Yeah, it's this one that we need to go through. Like, I know that some of there's other reasons why this place is a pain, but these enemies, I didn't expect them to be that tough. Let's put it that way. I mean, now that I have the Adal style a lot higher, it's going to make a big difference. It is. And I think that's why I'm killing a lot more enemies now, because that's been, like, that's been improved. I mean, just look at that. Because I clearly forgot to level up my skills, which that's probably why I'm having such a hard time. But on the bright side, at least I have the skills that need maxing out, and maxed out like cooking and stuff. I mean, smithing is definitely where I want to take CS in the long run, but because with Roddick, I'm mainly gonna stick with doing like just his regular skills and that lot, because he is the protagonist. He has to be in the party the whole time. And that's not to say that I'm going to be removing CS, I just want him to have that skill anyways, so yeah. Unfortunately he didn't have the skill that he needs to be better at it, but hopefully he can at least make some good stuff. Ooh, I leveled up Ilya. Oh, hang on. Let's actually skill her up this time. Look, we can actually level it up. Close combat, that's a possibility. But to be honest, I want biology up because biology is really good. I've also noticed that I've leveled up kitchen knife a lot as well. That's another... Is it called kitchen lore? Oh, kitchen knife. It says 10. But yeah, and then I'm going to get close combat up a little. Just a little. Because, well, I'm using her for this section for a little bit, so it'd be nice to have her with with that, but I'm not sure if I'll be using it for the long haul. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't mind having Ilya in the party, but I don't know, there might be someone else that I put in. I know I definitely want to put in another character for certain, but I'm going to have CS Roddick and that other character, but I don't know what I'm going to have for... Oh no, I didn't want you to do that. This guy's cheeky, isn't he? He really is. But we did it in the end. It's just going to be a bit of a pain, that's all. Can we actually change the tactics or strategy? Don't use any attacks. I think protect yourself because you haven't got much health, and protect allies for CS, that's probably the best thing to do. There we go. Right, can we now open this door? Yes we can. It's already open. Gained 6 SP. How nice. Oh god, these Sargwen. I like to move up here. I ended up targeting him anyways. Oh, Roddick's dead already? Really? Hang on. All we need to do is run away. Yeah, that went horribly wrong as well. I was trying to move him, but then I ended up targeting the bastard instead, which wasn't good. And then I got stunned by the mages. So I'm going to have to backtrack all the way back again. This is fun. Yeah, those guys with the swords can really pack a punch. They're not nice to fight against. They really aren't. Because they don't have resurrection items. Right. That's how you swap. Nope. I need to use CS for the moment. He's actually pretty fast with that as well, unlike Roddick who takes a little while longer. Which I find kind of interesting because he's got that big sword and yet he attacks faster with it. But yeah. Got swap to CS again. Yeah, every time that you get a party member dead, you have to basically swap. Like if it's Roddick, you have to swap to somebody else. Because he's automatically the character you start off with. Pretty much. Because he's the main character, and that's the reason why I wanted to mainly focus on his combat skills, because he's the character I'm going to be using for the most part anyways. For those reasons, so yeah. Yeah, there we go, use that. And just cut him down, there we go. I'm forgetting which way I'm going now. I'm guessing that I go this one. Like, this has just been a back and forth stream so far, really, hasn't it? Not a very good stream so far, really. Oh, and he's out of MP, which kind of sucked. Maybe we shouldn't have gone to the Purgatorium immediately. Oh, I'm going backwards! Fuck! Just run. There's no point in wasting time. But yeah, this dungeon's a bit of a bitch. It really is. More of a bitch than I thought it would be as well. Those enemies that throw swords at you are the worst enemies to deal with. Hands down. Like, they're such a pain in the ass to deal with. Right. So we have to go this way. It's confusing like that. And we have to go back round. It's not as simple as you might think. Yeah, see, I should be able to deal with this by himself. But he's like, I'm not doing anything. So I have to do it for him. At least I'm getting some experience, but yeah. I would like to make some progress though. It's just that because of all the bullshit that we've been going through, we haven't been able to. Yeah, all we can do is attack, that's it, because I've got no MP. I mean, Ilya could do something, I suppose. Are they actually going to do anything? Just wondering. Is CS even doing anything? Oh, he is now. It's the strategy I've set for him. That's what it is. So that's basically what the AI does when you set them to protect others and protect yourself. They just sit there. They don't charge in, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to have to change that strategy. Might be for the best. That way they can actually kill the enemies, you know what I mean? And they'll actually charge in, which is actually handy at this point. Because they'll actually kill the enemies, which is what we want them to do. Hey Boston Birth, how's it going? I did a Christmas stream at the beginning, which was Painkiller. But that isn't a long level, I wanted to mainly get through this game. And it hasn't been going well because Roddick's just died. And yeah, it's not good at all. So yeah, what's happening with you? Take it, you're ready for Christmas. Alright, I see. Yeah, I've been having problems with space as well because even though I've got my external hard drive now, like, I've been trying to record my Painkiller Let's Play, and that's been taking up a lot of space. And at the same time, I've also been trying to do screen caps for my review, and that's taking up a lot of space as well, so I've had to move things to my external, just so that I can free up space for my main hard drive, because everything's going to go to the main hard drive, so, you know. That's the thing, you see. It's like, usually I'm sure you can relate here, but like when you're getting images, well, with you it's video footage, but even when I get images, what I do is I basically record like 1 hour or so of footage, and I just basically print screen sections from the. Oh, this guy's not letting me through. But yeah, then I print screen sections from the game footage and just put it on my review. That's basically what I do, and yeah, it's not the most ideal thing. Oh yeah, I have to heal, don't I? But yeah, I do have smithing up now, so it'll be a lot easier to make items, but I need a smithing hammer to do that. The question is, can I get a smithing hammer? Doesn't seem like I can. Oh well. Could get the world's most expensive guitar, but nah, don't fancy that. Right, so is everybody fully healed? Yes, they are. Good. That's the most important thing. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I suppose you have to get screenshots for thumbnails or something. That's probably another thing that I didn't think of. But yeah, that takes up a lot of space, and yeah, as we all know, that's not really a good thing. In retrospect, it probably would have been better had I got instead of smithing, I kept going with crafting or something. Maybe that would have been the best thing, but I don't know. Like, I forget, like, smithing seems to work differently in this game to Star Ocean 2. But I've really forgotten everything about this game. I really have forgotten almost everything. And it doesn't help that this game has multiple characters to recruit and stuff. But yeah, I remember this game very vaguely, let's put it that way. But yeah, thumbnail wise, when it comes to thumbnails for me, I just try and do the most basic thing ever. And yeah, you can probably tell that I do the most basic thing ever and just go into paint and stuff because, yeah, I can't do that shit, let's put it that way. So, thumbnails definitely aren't my forte. Well, yeah, you can use Google Images and stuff, and well, that's the thing. For me, I don't like to use Google Images because I don't want people going on and like onto my website and saying, hey, you're using my image. You know what people are like. So I'm like, well, if I capture it myself, then I have more defense, you know what I mean, than if I use somebody else's. And it's always awkward when you have someone else's image and then, you know, if someone points that out, you know, it's just awkward, and I just rather just get my own image. It's just easier that way. And plus I can get the image that I want as well, and not have to search for a random image that makes no sense. But yeah, when I use Google Images, like, remember when I first did blogs on the Destructoid and I just used Google Images like crazy, and I was just uploading shit like crazy. But the moment that I actually decided to use my own images, I started doing reviews, like, it took a lot longer to get reviews out because of all the screen capturing and stuff. But then again, looking back, some of the reviews I did just weren't that great, and that's probably why I kept pushing content out, you know what I mean? I suppose I was just eager to get going. But yeah, it didn't really end well, let's put it that way. But yeah, like, the only time I use Google Images for the most part is if I'm using it for like forum posts, or not forum posts, like Twitter posts with images or something, or Discord posts for images or something. But not really for my content really. And a bit wary of it. I actually did get a Google image for my recent thumbnail for Painkiller, but that's because, like, originally, because I did actually do that Let's Play before, but I took it down. Kind of glad I did, actually, because it was terrible. But, well, actually, one thing I am glad that I am gutted about is that I actually did beat Leningrad without tarot cards on that, which, yeah, but I didn't get the tarot cards, so, yeah, that's another thing. So this time I'm getting all the tarot cards, so it is worth it in a way that I got rid of it and started again. But yeah, ultimately I don't use Google Images much at all really for that sort of thing. But like I say, the bright side is you can get whatever you want, and there's images that just work, you know what I mean? I have a habit now of screen capping random shit while I'm in the middle of playing games now, just in case, you know what I mean? Right, now I need to remember where I'm supposed to go on this side. So I have to go this way? I'm guessing so. But the enemies out here are so much easier than the enemies in the freaking dungeon. But the enemies in the dungeon are a pain in the ass. They really are a pain. But at least you get some decent experience from these enemies at least, so it's not all bad. Right, here we are. Take 3. Oh boy! This doesn't look fun. At least there's only one on this side, so yeah. They're after me, aren't they? See, they're after me. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them stun locked as long as possible so they don't throw the sword, because that attack really hurts. Definitely not an attack you want to be hit by. So now I need to remember what's down here. Oh, hang on, we got some shit down here. Ooh, good, resurrect ball. If only I had that back when Roderick died, it would have saved me having to walk all the way back. Then again, I won't want to use it anyways, but yeah. That's what I need to do. That way he misses me. Oh, God. Yeah, it is a bit clunky moving in this game. That's the one annoying thing about it. But he ran into that one. It's just not easy to get these guys at all. But at least we're leveled up. That's one good thing. Right, so the question is, where do I go from here? Do I go up here again? Well, that was the switch that opened that other door. Oh God, not more of these enemies. Oh great. Oh great. I don't want her to die. Well, that was a save, was that? Ooh, stunned him, nice. Now I can... Oh, I didn't want to move towards him, but oh well. We can use double slash. Yeah. That's another problem, like, fuzzy images, but then again, some of my images aren't that brilliant. At least when I'm recording from a capture card. Which I try to avoid as much as I can, but... like, that's part of the reason why I'm wanting to use more emulators for stuff as well. Because using capture card for images isn't really working. Now, where am I supposed to go from here? I've gone through literally every single doorway. Oh no, not this group of enemies. I probably should have healed earlier more. Because now she's going to get fucked by these enemies. Yeah, that attack's really powerful. And I think for these enemies it's probably the best thing to do. When blown up for a thumbnail, yeah. I actually had to shrink my recent thumbnail because it wasn't wide enough, so I had to shrink it so it would be. Yeah, I'm gonna need to use some food here. What food do I have? I've got tons of it, but let's just eat all this crap first. Eat the crap first. There's the tight steak. Get that eaten. Or tough steak. Bit difficult to find things here. That's 5-ounce steak. Where's the tough steak? I had some tough steak. Hang on, is there an organisation thing here? Right, usable app. That's easier. Right. Bad dessert, let's eat that. That's actually pretty good for bad dessert, if you ask me. So, basically we don't have any tough steak at all. Oh, hang on a minute. 5-ounce steak. Botched brew. An alcoholic brew watered down 3 times. Sounds good but tastes terrible. Right. I'm trying to find this tough steak just so I can eat it all. So I don't have to deal with it being in my inventory, because I don't like this shit being in my inventory. Right, now I've eaten all that, let's eat some good food. 5-ounce steak. There we go. Right, let's see if I can find my way around this area. Right. Yeah, use that attack on them because I don't want to get hit there. That would not be good. Oh crap. Got hit by that thing. Right. So, do I have to top? No, not to that face thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up, honestly. I'm gonna have to look this up. There's no way that I'm gonna find out how to do this if I don't look it up, so yeah. Be right back. Right, there we go. Right, sorted that out. Right, so I'm back. I figured out what I have to do. And basically this is the game trolling me here. Basically what you have to do is you have to leave the place. Completely forgot that I had to do that. Like, that's how little I remember about this game. So yeah, let's leave the dungeon. And I think when I leave it, I have to re-enter. I really should have a guide on hand whenever I play this game. I think it's kind of important that I have a guide with me at all times, honestly. Right. Don't get killed by that. Roddick's still getting killed here. At least it killed him. Shit. Move out of the way. That enemy over there, that sword guy is a pain in the ass. He really is. Ooh, we got a question mark weapon. Maybe it's something good. Who knows? Right. Let's actually heal first. Snapper sashimi. Need one of those. I think salad's really good for him. Salad's really good for erratics, I think. Yeah, I'll just have stew for earlier for now. Because they all have different favourite foods as well. Yeah, the stink pots. You need courage to drink it. Yeah, I know that's probably going to be for either Ilya or Cius. One or the other. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which will be the best ones for everybody. Cabbage roll. There we go, you can have a cabbage roll, Cius. Right, so we have to leave the dungeon. Then we have to re-enter. But didn't I do that before? Hang on, let me see if there's something that I'm missing here again. So, it says you look around, the same thing happens, but you have to move a boulder. So exit the Purge Temple and exit, then go right up the statues. Go up the stairs. Right, so let's do that then. Right. Where's the statues? That's what I want to know. Is that the statue? Or is it outside? That's the good question. Is it outside? Hang on a minute. Now I think I remember what we have to do. All I'm going to say is, God forbid you don't play this game in a long time and have to replay it again. Because you will forget this. It's impossible to remember something like this. It is. Right, this might be handy. Yeah, that was a good one. Definitely the best choice to do that. But that's what I need to do. I need to find that thing. I think I know where I need to go now. I need to actually exit and not re-enter. You know what guides are like on game FAQs. Like, they tell you things in the most complicated ways possible. Right. Okay, that wasn't the way it's supposed to go. But now I actually remember what happens, and now I understand why this is so difficult. I know exactly why this is difficult. Because I remember what you actually did here. So, you actually go down here, I think. Nope. Okay, it's not that way then. Must be the other way. It mentioned something about statues, so I'm guessing it was the statues around the stairs. There's no exit or entrance near them, so it can't have been that. Is there something down here that we don't know about? I honestly don't know what this guy's telling me to do. Honestly, the best way to know what to do is to look up YouTube videos these days, because it tells you exactly what to do. You know what I mean? Whereas game FAQs guys tell you bugger all. Like, they can't... Like, game FAQs is bloody useless these days. It really is. Like, it's just like... It's like trying to read some foreign dictionary. That's basically what using game FAQs is like. It's like, let's tell you something in the most complicated way possible, so you don't understand it. It's like, this is literally what it says. You will gain 6 SP. You will then figure out that there is nothing here. Exit the Parish Temple and exit. Then go right up the statues, go up some stairs, then see us, or actually, we'll figure there's some hidden door here somewhere. There's 2 different scenes depending on if you have Sirius or Ashley. Now, what statues? Where are the statues? Are they inside the temple? Are they outside the temple? Like, the guide doesn't tell you, it assumes that you already know this. And it's like, exit the Parish Temple and exit. Exit where? Where do I exit? That doesn't make sense to me at all. They really don't help you out, do these guides, at all. So I don't know why they even bother sometimes. Like, oh, we're just going to make a guide for the game and not tell anybody the basic shit. It's like trying to read hieroglyphics. That's basically what a guide is on game FAQs. It's just a crappy site to begin with. But yeah, those are the statues that I'm thinking they are. The statues. But I can't go left or right. I can go right on the other side, but there's nothing there. Not that I can see. And what do you do after you go right from the statue? So, go up some stairs. What stairs? It's like, who writes this shit? Who writes it? Because I swear, you get more lost reading a guide than you do actually trying to find your way around the game. It's ridiculous. Guides are just the bane of my existence. And it's part of the reason why I hate playing games that are puzzle heavy, because you know that you have to use a guide to get through it in the end, because it's just going to be a pain, and then you end up getting stuck even more. And it's just like, really? It's like, they never tell you enough information or specifics. They just say, go up some stairs. What stairs? Either that or they'll confuse you by overly explaining things that really don't need to be explained at all. And it's just ridiculous. Basically, this is the fake entrance to the building, pretty much. This is the fake entrance to the dungeon. There is another entrance. But how do I get into it? Do I get into it from in the building? You said exit, but I've tried exiting. I'm just going to exit again, because I think it is outside, but they just don't. They just haven't bothered to tell me where. There's the statues. They have to be the statues. Surely. There should be a reward given to the worst guide of game FAQs, because there's plenty of them and there's a lot of competition. Forget the game awards. Worst guide on game facts award. This must be the stairs that it's talking about. Like, why couldn't they have said, go up from the right and you'll see some stairs? Not just go up the stairs. But yeah, this is basically the gist of it. But yeah, now I know what I'm supposed to do. Like, you can't blame me for getting lost here. You really can't. Now we get the nephew to the dumbest video game character of all time. But thankfully, this character isn't as dumb. Nor is this character as annoying. And this character I'm actually going to use in my party, so... because I think he's pretty decent. Well, at least we've got the guy for the job, you know what I mean? Who else is going to lift that? But yeah, I'm definitely keeping Joshua in the party because I think he's basically the red mage of the game. He does both, like, a bit of white magic and a bit of black magic, you know what I mean? Let's remain quiet and watch. Like, what did he do? What was that golden thing that appeared? It's calling him a commoner an insult. Of course it's an insult. Anything can make CS angry. You look at he didn't punch you into a lake. Or into the sea like the other guy. Maybe it's because of the way you talk that you're an eccentric, buddy. Just saying. Finally, we actually get to go to the real Page Temple, or Purgatorium, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, bad stuff happened. But we don't give a fuck. CS definitely doesn't give a fuck. Why are you telling CS? I have no idea. Right, I'm sure CS doesn't want to hear your life story, buddy. CS knows all the best fighters. Because he is one. Yeah, what were you doing? Finally, we actually have a healer. It's about damn time. That's all I'm going to say. Don't know if this guy's got any skill. No, he doesn't have any of that skill, but there are some things that he can do. Biology would be nice, because you've got no health, buddy. Just having biology for the health increase is just really helpful in itself. But yeah, let's go through here. This time we've got healers. Well, we've got healing, so we don't have to worry. Oh, I shouldn't have really run into that, but oh well. I'm trying to protect Joshua, that's what I'm trying to do. So that he doesn't die. That's kind of the whole idea here. Yeah, definitely, especially in this, where everybody's attacking you super quickly. I mean, Star Ocean 2 is alright because you start off with a healer, like, for the most part. Like, at least if you're picking Reyna's side, and if you're picking Claude's side, then Reyna joins the party pretty early, so, yeah. But in this game, the main healer is just nowhere to be seen for ages. Oh boy, this bit. These enemies basically teleport you all the way back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Yeah, this is probably the best thing to do here. And now I have basically no TP, or not TP, MP or whatever the hell you want to call it. Because I've basically just been fighting tons of enemies. I mean, look at Joshua's level, for example. Like, he's level 15. Like, he's really underleveled compared to everybody else. That's how much fighting I've been doing while getting lost in this game. But at least you actually can gain something while you're getting lost in this game. And that's why I like RPGs, you know what I mean? But we want to keep Joshua alive, definitely. That's basically my goal right now. Oh, I didn't want to use that move. I kept forgetting that's not the one I need to do, but oh well. Basically protect the bird, that's what we want to do. But yeah, that's the reason why the enemies in here are ridiculously tough. Because you don't have a healer. But once you get the healer, it's not that bad. Now, I would like to give these guys a bit of MP. Yeah, just to get them, keep them going a little. This is the annoying part of this dungeon. You touch one of these, you get sent all the way back to the beginning. The thing is, Star Ocean 3 does something similar, which, yeah. It's just as annoying in that game. But yeah, we finally get someone with magic abilities, which is really good. Because now we've got some good AoE. And you really need it. Right, that's gonna chase me. Oh shit, no! And he's going this way! Oh crap. And he's still moving even when the battle starts, so yeah, we're gonna get hit by him. Oh great. It's probably better to... Yeah, I'm gonna try and group them together here. Oh, come on, you blocked that, really? I really should check these question mark weapons, they might actually be good. Fortunately, I didn't get sent back there. But yeah, because invincibility frames, I guess. Let's identify this weapon. Nothing great, but... Oh shit. Oh great. It's like, I can't identify this food. Ooh, 9-ounce steak, nice. It's like, you're that bad at figuring out what things are here. Oh, it's just a bad stew. Right, how long did it take you to figure that out? Really? But yeah, I can't really do anything with smithing anyways. I don't know why I bothered getting it up. Fuck. There was like 2 of them coming down. And another. Do you see how annoying this bit is yet? I hope you do. This is what you have to deal with in this area. And you'll be here for quite a while. Granted, the Astral Caves took me a while, so I'm not really surprised that this is going to take me a while. Because I actually remember this being a pain in the ass. But at least I'm actually gaining some levels. The good thing about it is they're not going to come through here. At least we know that much. But that guy, or that bouncy ball, came at the wrong time. The worst possible time. So yeah, that fucked up. But at least it's not a puzzle, like the last thing was. Like, this game has quite a few vague puzzles, it really does. And this isn't even the worst part for vague puzzles, like... There's another bit later on, where there's a really vague puzzle, and how you're supposed to get it, I have no idea. Oh, great. We're going to be here for a while. I hope you brought popcorn, because this is going to take all day. Yeah, let's see if we can get through it this time. At least we've got some spectacles. Now we can fail at identifying bad food again. Right, what if we go up here? I mean, the thing is, we were so close to the end as well. That's the thing that sucks the most. And yeah, we're also low on MP as well, which kind of sucks. But I'm not going to bother wasting any items to restore it. Because I know there's a boss coming up at the end of this area. There we go. Thank God. That bit's over. That bit, I got stuck on that bit for so long, it's unbelievable. Yeah, fortunately that doesn't cost much, but yeah, now I can't really do anything. Try not to get hit by that thing too much. But yeah. I think, yeah, you do heal a bit of your MP at the end of battle, thankfully. Just like in Tales. Lots of doors here. That one I can't go through. But Joshua should be able to handle them. Joshua's pretty good. I like to have him in the fight because, you know, he's got AoE spells, and that's really the only thing you need. Just a bit of AoE, and he can do it. But at the same time, he heals, so... That way you can have a party of 3 melee fighters. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people like to use Ronix, but it's just like, I'd just rather have Joshua, honestly, because it means I have enough room for other people, you know what I mean? This is a big area and there's an enemy there, one of those things. Not nice. I'm gonna run into one of those. Yeah, this is a pretty long area as well. Right, let's flip the switch. Alright, let's see that you're back, boss on Earth. I'm making a bit of progress this time. I got past the maze of doom. In fact, I should save state here. I probably should. This would be a good part to save state so I don't have to do that shit again. Because there's still bouncy balls of doom around. And this time I'm not talking about the heater. I'm talking about freaking actual bouncing balls that teleport you to the beginning of the area or the level. I don't actually know, but I don't want to try to find out. Because yeah, that would be bad. This one's looking at me, which is pretty creepy. I like how those funny thieves are just right next to each other. It's like a bit too close if you ask me. Weird. Yeah. Just trying to remember. Is this side open now? Yes, it is. What about this bit on the other side? All the rooms look the same. That does not help me. That does not help what I'm trying to do here. Right, trying to just keep out of the way of all the bullshit. That's what I'm trying to do here. Because these guys hit hard. They're nasty. So, that bit's locked. Great. Just have to go all the way back now. Great. Oh, hang on. Another empty room. Guess I can use this ability, but I missed with every single ball. That wasn't good. But yeah, that's another reason why I like to have him in, because having some black magic means that you can just stagger them for free, which can be nice. Like, the strength of the magic really doesn't matter that much. I'm probably going to want to look at a guide for this bit, because I don't know if I've gone through the same room again, because this looks too similar. Right. It says, if you enter a battle when the sphere touches you, you will not enter a battle when you finish. Yeah. It says, so there's some switches around. Right. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but we'll have to just go with it and flip this switch back up or something, I don't know. See what happens. This dungeon is not easy. But it's made easier with Joshua to get through at least. At least for the enemies, but dealing with the freaking dungeon itself is not easy, because everywhere looks the same to some degree and it's confusing. Oh fuck. Oh, it only takes me back here. Right, so I've been through both doors now. This is confusing. It really does confuse me when you have two rooms that are basically the same thing. and that's locked. So, why is that locked? Have we been through here before? Am I just going back to the same area all the time? So this is like... I need some sort of a freaking map to play this game. Yeah, I think having him on Blizzard is probably the best thing, to be honest. Because Blizzard is the best thing he has at this point. Right, hang on a minute. I'm going to set his abilities. Turn off this, 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 and this. Just keep him on that. That way he will guarantee stun lock everybody. So yeah, I'm probably going to need to go back through here, and maybe it's different in here. I forget, to be honest. I think we might have gone the wrong... I think we went the wrong way the whole time. I honestly do. Well, that would have been a really good part for CS, wouldn't it? But, unfortunately, I don't have... Well, you don't have much MP anyways. I've wasted it all trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Ooh, we got another question mark weapon. I'm sure that's going to be really nice. Oh, shit. That thing made me jump, did that? The encounter rate in this place is pretty crazy as well, like there's tons of enemies. Yeah, kill that first. Kill some Americans. That makes it better. Yeah, this is not easy to do, that's one thing I'll definitely say. It's definitely not easy to do. Right, so there's not purple, blue ball that's around, and we have to deal with it. I swear I spent like at least half an hour just in getting lost in the first part of this stream. I swear I have. Then again, I spent quite a while getting lost in the last dungeon, so what a surprise. There's the blue ball guy. Right, what's up here? More enemies. It's like the encounter rate is going berserk here, isn't it? This is everything you really don't want in a dungeon. Ridiculously high encounter rate, and ridiculously vague puzzles, or vague things that you have to do. That's the worst possible thing you can have in a dungeon, pretty much. But at least we've got a healer now, that's one good thing. But it's like when you get the rocket launcher in Painkiller Battle Out of Hell, you know, you get this really powerful weapon, but you pay for it. Oh, you do. Later on. Right, so that switch needs flipping. I have a feeling that I'm going around in circles here. And I've been going around in circles the whole time. I really do get that feeling. But yeah, having no MP is depressing. It really is. But that's what happens when you waste it all getting through the freaking place to begin with. Maybe the blue ball I need to actually make things easier if I actually run into it. Ooh, that was a nice triple kill, was that? Well, we all hit it at the same time, so I wouldn't call it a triple kill. But we killed them all in one go. Right. So now, does this bring us back to... No, that's an old room. Hang on. Oh, that's opened now. So yeah, we were going round in circles the whole time. That's how you were supposed to do it. You were supposed to, like, both doors led to the same area, weren't different areas. But it just went around. Now I get it. Complicated shit. That's what this is. You can tell why I don't like games with puzzles in them. This is why. I think we're getting there though. Oh, here's the save point. So you know what that calls for. Right. Time to eat some steak. Yep, boss time. If I can find something that I have plenty of. Oh, bad stew. You can eat the bad stew, Joshua, sorry. That's what you get for being the new guy. The new guy has to eat the crap. But yeah, what I should do is get some blackberries. Max out his mana. Max out your mana. Definitely max out yours. And you can have a bit, Sears. I'm not spoiling you. Right. I should probably save. It would be the smart thing to do to save. And do a state because it's faster. There we go. Here's the new character. Hang on a minute. I don't think there's a boss fight here. I think this is just halfway through. So I just wasted all those items, but oh well. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters really. We should be able to beat the boss. Ooh, Spirit Blast, but do I really need it? Let me guess, Blue Ball Boy is back. I bet he is. This is the sort of area where the blue ball thing is usually going to prowl around. But it doesn't surprise me that the guy returns in Star Ocean 3. But this time it's kind of like it's not really a ball as such, it's kind of like this hexagonal prison thing. Right, what's in here? Ooh, more doors to get lost in. Hang on, does this fully heal me? Nice. I can grind here forever. This is a grind spot right here, people. But because of the encounter rate, I'm just going to go all out, fuck it. Kill Americans. Ah, so, oh no, it's not a one-time only, thankfully. Right, let's get through here. What's in this section? Is it another healing place? I don't really care either way, I'm just gonna go in. But, yeah. Probably discuss a few things. Wow, now that I've figured my way around this place. Like, so basically, I think I might have told you this before, Balls and Mirth, but the whole like Blizzard fucking themselves in the ass with the whole esports thing. Like people are complaining about that, and it's just like people are complaining because Blizzard are quitting like esports and shit for Heroes of the Storm. They're stopping the support for it. But another thing I saw Blizzard do recently is they're paying the staff to leave the company. And it's just like, really? You're really that desperate to get rid of everyone in the company? Or as many people in the company as possible? Oh no! The attack of the orange balls of doom! What are we going to do here? Run! Very quickly! These guys are after you. They really are. Right. What am I supposed to do here? Do I go to the blue one? Yes, I do. That's a good question. It's a boss fight, obviously, but this isn't a good situation right here. I want to see if there's a... No, I don't want to use that melt potion. What does this do? Nothing good. Is there something like a bomb that I can throw? This would be the best time to use it. Flare bomb. This looks like a bad situation. A very bad situation. So bad that it probably would be easier if I use CS here, just to get rid of these enemies. Right, now I can swap. Oh, hang on. Swap back to Roderick now. That's well. Oh, don't interrupt my attack. Yeah. So basically the game is confusing you and it's bullshit, really. Alright, I need to move out of the way here. And now they're all chasing after me. Let's move over here. Stop trying to follow me. Now, this strategy isn't working, is it? Great. This strategy is not working well at all. I'm trying to move away from... Now let's get CS out. CS will do it. CS will get the job done. Oh crap, he's got no MP. Okay, this ain't going well. I need to resurrect Roderick. Right, hang on a minute. Let me just heal up CS first because he's getting wrecked. And unfortunately, Joshua's going to get fucked here. I don't think I'm going to get a really good ending here. Right. That's what I want to do. There we go. And my strategy really fucked up there, because what I wanted to do was get away from them and use that long range move that shoots them with the fireballs from all angles. I wanted to use that move, but it didn't really go as planned. Now Joshua is dead. How sad. But yeah, this is where you needed to go. Look at how excited he is for treasure. That's all he gives a damn about. He just wants the loot. What the hell are you blabbering about? Let's just raid the place. And off he goes. Yeah, that's CS's way. Just charge in aimlessly. But yeah, it's like, it's come to the point now that Blizzard, Blizzard and Bethesda are trying to prove which company is the worst between the two. It's like EA aren't even in the spotlight now. It's all Activision, Blizzard, and freaking Bethesda now that are in the spotlight at least. So who the hell are these three? You can tell that this has been like retranslated with dialogue like this. You guys have totally been sealed by the temporal axis. You give off some mega funky vibes. Right, that is definitely due to the translations. That. Shut up, Joshua, you're supposed to be dead. The source of magic and junk like that. Yeah, but no one cares, Joshua. We want to actually get things going here. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to get to this Eye of Truth. We want to get it. Just tell us where it is. Why did it suddenly turn red there? Well, that's handy. You must agree to come here never again. Great translation there, folks. Great translation. I didn't know it was suddenly autumn. And who's that other woman? The continent of fallen leaves. Do you mean that it's always autumn in that continent? I didn't know autumn was a climate. The Van Kingdom. If you ever want to drive a van, you go to the Van Kingdom. Never come back. I'm sure we won't come back here. I'm sure we will never come back here ever again. Also, notice the Satan stars in the middle of the thing. I mean, this place is freaking weird. Even in Star Ocean 4, when you return here, it's just weird, this place. Like, it's just like, this is some sort of Satan worshipping place. Don't know what happened there. Well, we did get Joshua, so it was definitely worth it. I mean, I give him a lot of stick, but the guy can heal and he can cast some really good magic. Well, that's where I need to go then, isn't it? We still can kick the crap out of them. I'm afraid Millie will beat you up. Look at CS' response to that. And Joshua has left the party. Not on my watch. You're coming with us, buddy. We need your healing powers. Yeah, you're joining the group, buddy. You can't escape. Even though you're already dead. But we'll just forget that point. And now that we have another character, it means more private actions that can be done. But do I really want to backtrack and do them? That's the thing. Because there are more private actions to do, I'm assuming at this point. Now that we have freaking Joshua in the party. Like, here's the thing about this game. Like, there is a way to avoid all the random encounters. There is. The problem is, though, is that to do it you need to get a certain character, and it's really late on in the game. So it's a bit of a pain, to be honest. But yeah, I should definitely check all the towns and see if there's private actions to do. Now we've actually gone through the Purgatorium. Might not seem eventful, but at least it's something to do, and there's something to see. Plus I can level up Joshua, which I think we really need to do. This is definitely a game that you don't want to rush through anyways, so yeah. It's a shame that I haven't been able to keep him alive for long though. Because I wanted to get him leveled, but I wanted to get him leveled up, but yeah, he just died at the last minute. Because I fucked that boss fight up, I really did. But fortunately I have CS on my side, so yeah. Oh, am I going back? Yeah, I'm going back the way I came. Great. I'm good at going back in circles, especially with these encounters. All these encounters really confuse you. They really do. Now we go down through here. And we want to head, after we killed this robber axe, we want to head left and then up. If I remember. Yeah, it's easy to forget how easy it is to get lost in this game. Because it really is easy to get lost in this game. Right, the slimes. And Pud. Yeah, at some point I'm just gonna have to like do some research on this game again. And probably take some notes as to what I'm supposed to do next, you know what I mean? That's what I should probably do next time I stream it. Because this game is confusing as it is, and I really should get some notes. Because honestly, this entire stream has just been looking at a guide, getting lost, looking at a guide again, going back to Tatroy to heal and get items, leveling up item creation, and yeah, going through the Purgatorium. That's basically been this stream in a nutshell, and it's been going on for how long? And this encounter rate is insane. It really is. But at least we don't have to go back to the Purgatorium again. That place is a nightmare to get through. It's always a nightmare to get through that place. And how's it going, Bar Phoenix? We've just spent a long time getting lost in the Purgatorium. So, yeah, all you've missed is me getting lost. But we've got a new guy with us now. He's the nephew to the dumbest person ever, Joshua. Hopefully his aunt is in a mental hospital at this point, because I think she needs to be in one. She's a bit wrong in the head, and that's all I'm going to say. But Joshua himself, he's alright. He's a good healer. He's a good damage dealer. He staggers the enemies for free. So, yeah, I'm not going to say no to him, you know what I mean? He's going to join the party regardless. I mean, it's so important that he thinks, oh, I'm just going to leave you all. And, like, he makes you beg him to join. Like, that's how important he knows he is. I mean, even CS didn't make you beg him to join, really. Well, you did kind of have a choice, I suppose, but still, it's not like the guy is like, oh, like, I'm just gonna go and find my sister. And I'm like, no, you're not, buddy. You're not finding your sister until we've done what we need to do. There's ass kicking that needs to be done, and we need some guy who can heal us while we're doing all this ass kicking, you see. Because we don't want to have to constantly do item creation to get tons of items with cooking. Which also reminds me, at this point, really, you don't need cooking as much. Now that we've and that's when I've maxed out cooking as well. But yeah, unfortunately though, Joshua is in a coma at the moment. I don't know why, but he is. He's just the new I keep dying guy. Nah, he's just having a nap. Don't mind him. He's stuck in a coma, that's all. Right, I'm gonna just go to the inn first and, you know, give him some rest, because I think he needs some. Maybe he'll wake up tomorrow, but tonight now, he's in a coma. He's having post-traumatic stress syndrome, and as such he's kind of like on the ground all the time, because he thinks that he's getting shot at. That's basically what this is all about. But as you can see now, he's perfectly normal, he's perfectly happy. Oh, and he's not very good with his booze either, so you might see him fall a bit and stumble a bit because he's had a bit too much to drink. I don't think we need to go to the food store now, but... Oh, actually, I want to get some blackberries because I used all of mine before. That's what I do need to get. Look at all that cash. I don't need anything else, though. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Unlike some games, you know what I'm talking about, wasn't there? Like, the first thing I can remember, Golden Sun. That's one of them. And, yeah. I think Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 1. I know Final Fantasy 1 does that bullshit, but not sure about Final Fantasy 2. Let's give him some biology skill first, because I think he can really... I think it will really help if he gets biology up. MP increase. Yep, they make you go to a church. Ryudo would be no good then, would he? Could you imagine Ryudo having to go to a church to come back to life? He'd be fucked. But fortunately Ryudo doesn't die, so... yeah. Wouldn't have to worry about that. It doesn't? I don't remember that. Speaking of not curing status effects while resting, that's something that Legend of Dragoon did as well, which is pretty funny if you ask me. Right, where's Joshua then? What's he up to? Is he at the arena? I know CS was at the arena and he had a fight. But where's Joshua around then? There's CS. Rested a bunch of times and let him die and still nothing. Don't tell me he's going to do the same thing again. Yep, he's going to do it again. Off he goes. He doesn't ask to join the arena tournament, he just joins. He's just like, I don't need to ask to join the arena tournament. I'm just so badass that I just go in there and do it. He just watches them, and if they're doing trash, he teaches them a lesson. A lesson of pain. But yeah, I swear I did this power action before. Yeah, that is strange. I don't remember that, to be honest. But yeah, this scene happened before. But I guess we don't really need to go to Tatroy now. What I could do is go to Otonim and see if there's any 5 actions there. I think there is one actually. Look, really, Joshua isn't the only person in the party again? Not this bullshit again. Like, seriously. Right, let's get everybody back in the group. Come on, CS. Probably want to change the formation now that we've got a healer. This is a good one. CS and Roddick in the front. It's a pretty good one. But yeah, that sounds weird. I don't remember having to do that in the Star Ocean 2. Because I know that I don't think that I don't think it's the case in this game. But I don't know, I haven't checked. Are you sure where you healed was actually an inn? Because I don't know, it never happened to me before. All I do know is that status effects in Star Ocean are a pain in the ass sometimes. Like Paralyze and Stone status element, they are deadly in this series. Oh, they are. Like, you can't get worse than Paralyze and Stone. Unless I'm just stupid, that is an option. Can we unfail just by walking around town? No, but we might be able to see something interesting going on. Ah, this is it. They're all trying to rape him. Looks like Joshua's popular with the ladies. We've got a pimp here, guys. Now I see why they were called the Stalkers group. But yeah, we don't want them to piss off Joshua. He's had a hard life. He certainly moans about it, that's for certain. What's CS up to? Where's CS going? He's just wandering around town. And he's not happy. You can tell he's not happy. But yeah, that's one of the power actions you can do with Joshua, if I recall. And yeah, I don't think Ilya's anywhere around, to be honest, so yeah. Not much else to do here. But I can see if there's anything to do in Portmas. Might be interesting, you never know. Because I am near Port. I just need to go on the ship to get there, and then I can just do a private action. See what he has to say there. You never know, because I don't know. I haven't done everything in this game, so there might be some new stuff. You never know, and that's why I'm going to check out, see if there's another private action here. Oops, wrong thing. Nope, not that. Wrong button. It's X on my controller, not Y. Right. I remember last time I saw CS, he was in the bar. Yeah, and basically it seems like you can repeat the private actions. Because I did this one as well. I didn't know you could actually repeat them. But yeah, you can. So Roddick can get pissed again. Right. Can you stop moving around, buddy? And apparently you can't run when you're intoxicated. Right, let's go to Hot and see if there's a private action to do with Joshua there. Actually, probably not a good idea. I don't want to have to go through that mountain again. Yeah, I'm not going to go all the way back through the mountain just to get that one thing. Just not worth it. I'm just going to go back. If someone did that, you're a better man than me. That's all I'm going to say. Because I don't want to go back through there. But I will check the other town. Not Astral, but the other town on the other side of the Astral continent. But I think there's going to be more private actions to do anyways when we get the full party. And there's a really funny scene when you do get the full party as well. But yeah, we did get one private action there with Joshua there, so yeah. We got something. But yeah, now we can just kill these things so easily, it's unbelievable. But yeah, next what we need to do is head for the furthest one. I think it's called Trop. That's where we need to go. Because there might be a private action for him to do in Trop, I don't know. I mean, I can always look at my guide, I suppose, to see if there is a private action, but I want to get to Trop first. And then I'll probably look at the guide. And I'll do it in Trop first to look around and see if there is anything. Then I'll look at a guide and see if there's anything to miss that I've missed or something. Because you never know. But yeah, I didn't know that you actually repeated private actions in this game. That was a new one to me. But yeah, I think you need to go to Trop anyways to get to the next area. Just to think how much time I spent running around this desert. I really do. Probably a long time. But at least we're getting there now. No encounters on that section either. That surprises me. And that section as well. Like, I'm really surprised that there was no random encounters there. And there we go. Random encounters. More levels in Growlancer 3, yeah. I really should do the grinding in this off stream, to be honest. I really should. But I just wanted to be a live playthrough, I guess, and not have to break things, but maybe I should do that. Maybe I should grind, I don't know. But yeah, because it's never, I mean, that's the thing, it's like I don't need to grind really, but it's just the fact that I was getting lost a lot of the time. It looked like I was grinding, but no, it was just me getting lost. What I need to do really, and I said this before, I need to actually look up a guide and take notes from a guide. That's what I need to do, so that I know where I'm going. Because this game is confusing. It is. Like, the Star Ocean series is just really confusing without a guide. It really is. You need a guide for this series. You really do. I mean, it's cool to always have that mystery about the series, but, you know, I mean, I don't think I'll be getting any of the really good endings during this stream session of the game. I'm just running through the game, but eventually... Oh, what's going on here? Oh shit, look at that. That cutscene, Jesus. That's pretty epic for an SNES scene, isn't it? Oh shit. Yeah, that's the thing, you see. What the hell? Looks like a nuclear weapon to me. It can't have been the starship though, because that was in a completely different area. That was all the way in the Moor Kingdom. Yeah, shadow effects are great. After coming this far, let's go. Hang on, I'm going to look at my guide here because it's wanting me to make a choice here. Right, so go back from a place like this. Let's definitely go. Right. Yeah, this game looks gorgeous for an SNES game. I mean, it is a late SNES game. This is 1996. I mean, you can see everything moving, like all the little grass bits moving, which is pretty nice. Oh, great. That went off. But yeah, we're going to Trop. And also, in case you're wondering, this is the world map we're on. Not just like the not just a dungeon or like a forest area. This is actually the world map of the game. Now, if you play Star Ocean First Departure, it looks like your typical world map. This entire area, it's just grass, just green grass everywhere, and there's no detail or anything. You know what I mean? Ooh, we got some sandworms. But yeah, like, this is definitely, in terms of look-wise, I'd say this is probably the best, the best game, the best JRPG on the SNES in my opinion. I mean, you can see his armor when you're walking around. Look at how detailed the sprites are. They're even more detailed than the sprites in First Departure. Like, First Departure was just a downgrade in everything, except maybe a few things, but like, and it did add some power actions, but I just prefer the original, honestly. Even though some of the private actions are brilliant in the remake, from what I've seen. I haven't seen all of them. But from what I've seen, the private actions in the remake are brilliant. The new ones that were added, that is. Wait, hang on. There's no private action that can be done here. Oh well. I don't think there's anything important to buy here. I think we have to go down here and get a boat to Portsmouth again. I guess we have to go back there. Alright, see you, Boss and Burr. Right, we're back in Portsmouth. I'm guessing that we're going to have to go back through Mount Meteox again and see if that starship's there. So yeah, I do want to go back there anyways because I want to see if there's a private action now that we've got Joshua in the party. Because you never know. But yeah, these enemies are going to be dead very quickly. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know if you actually caught what I said on Discord file, but I finished Shadow of Mordor. So yeah, that game was good. I actually thought that game was surprisingly really good. And yeah, I've started on Bound by Flame now, so hopefully that's good. But the controls are pretty shit. That's the only problem with it so far. But yeah, I've been trying to get through all the games that I've got. That's basically what I've been doing really at the moment. But for the most part, as I say, I've been spending a lot of time doing recording and stuff. Like I've been recording Painkiller, and I've also been doing my review for Arno Surge, which that's been quite a bit of recording that I've needed to do for that. So yeah, there's been a lot that I've been up to. So yeah, I wanted to get back to this the moment that I finished doing what I did with what I've been doing with Painkiller and stuff. But I just haven't had time to play this because of all that stuff I've been doing. Because what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to get everything done by the end of Christmas. That's basically what I've been doing. And as I said, the faster I get things done, the better. That way I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, the next Painkiller episode will probably be uploaded. Well, it's already uploaded, but it's scheduled, so it'll be up on the 26th because I think people will be busy on the 25th. So yeah, on Boxing Day, that's where the next one will be. So yeah, I decided what I'd do, as I said before, in when I was streaming Painkiller Final Damnation at the beginning of this. I said that what I was going to do with the Let's Play is I was going to spread it out between 8 days, because I don't want people to get fed up of constantly getting a Let's Play in their freaking YouTube feed all the time, every single day. I don't think people really want to see that. I'd rather just have it like once every 8 days, so it doesn't annoy people, because I know how annoying it can be when you get your sub box filled with Let's Plays and stuff. So yeah, like I don't really want to do that. So basically that's what I've been doing for it. So yeah, it's also an excuse so that I have some content coming, you know what I mean? Because really I haven't had much time to do as much content as I wanted to, because of a lot of stuff that's been going on. So yeah, let's put it this way, I'm not really happy with progress this year on my blog and stuff. I really am not, like, but hopefully it'll get better next year. I don't know. But I guess that's my New Year's resolution, I suppose. But this year has been pretty crap, to be honest, for my content uploading. I've not really had much done, really. So yeah, that's why I've been in a rush, really. It's like, I do want to get through other games, but it's just, I just wanted to get everything done before I start anything else, you know what I mean? But eventually, I will probably get to playing Far Cry Primal and all that. But at the moment, I want to get through this because, like, I've had this on the back burner for too long, and I just need to get through it. Honestly, it's more than just streaming it. Really, I need to get through this game again, get all my data back, and that's the thing. And yeah, going up the Mount Meteors again. Yeah, that's the thing about this game. Like, you better get that specific character that you really want if you want to, because there's a specific character that you get. That by getting that specific character, you get a bunny whistle, which basically what it does is it prevents random encounters, which is really handy. So you can backtrack and not have to deal with all that. You know what I mean? It just makes the backtracking less of a pain. Character selection. What do you mean by that? Are you referring to Star Ocean 2 or something? Oh yeah, there's a bit of that, but it's not as bad as Star Ocean 2. Let's put it this way, it's kind of like you have a choice to recruit people or not. And some characters will be unavailable if you recruit certain characters. It's like, because I've recruited CS, I won't be able to use Ashley or Thea in the party. So, yeah. So yeah, it kind of does have it, but it's not as annoying. You don't have to go to specific places to get characters. Although there are a few characters that you do. One of them being the one where you get the bunny whistle. Most of the characters you don't. You just get them. There's like 2 characters where you have to do specific things for, and the specific things you have to do, only one of those characters is hard to get. And that character is Perici, and by getting Perici you get the bunny whistle. But I'm not actually sure I want to get Perici this time around, to be honest. But the problem with that is that I won't get the bunny whistle, and the bunny whistle is just so freaking handy in this game. Like, it really is, because as I say, not having to go for random encounters all the time is, yeah. Well, the best is CS in my opinion. That's my favourite character, obviously, but I also like Ilya, but I don't know if I'll be using her because she doesn't really, like, let's put it this way, I want another type of character in the group. So I'm probably end up going with someone else, I'm not sure. But I'm probably going to stick with Ilya for now. I think for the most part, this party is what I usually stick with, but there is another character, and you get him later on. But I like to have him in the party instead of Ilya because he has a move that can instantly kill the final boss in one hit. So yeah, I want him in the party as well, but at the same time, like, it would be nice to have Ilya in the party as well. And because I have CS as well in the party, it's like, you know. But having that guy in the party, yeah, I'll probably end up swapping Ilya out for him, maybe. But it depends if I bother getting him. Oh, hang on, let me do power actions. Wrong button again. There's Joshua. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, nothing important. Anything that CS has to say? Ilya's there. Where's CS then? Where's he off? Oh, he's just walking around here. Let's get some action started here. Yeah. There was no private action there. But yeah, what we need to do is we need to find where the wreckage was. Where the starship was. Or at least I'm guessing so. But yeah, the final boss in this game is kind of a joke, really. It's probably one of... It's like the final boss of Grandia 2, it's a joke. Which is kind of funny, but yeah. I suppose everything's a joke once you get that character, because he's kind of broken. The other thing is, as well, is that the character that I'm talking about is actually an anime reference. Yep. Not as broken as the one in Star Ocean 3 that you get. Not as broken as Dylan in Valkyrie 2. Granted, there's also Sunday. He's pretty broken. Like, I mean, I always joke about Sunday being the true hero of Valkyrie 2. He saved the world, not Alicia, not the Valkyries, not even Brahms. Like, it was all Sunday. It's like the moment the battle starts, it just pulls Sunday and then Sunday just kills everybody in one hit, and then just like, oh, right, this guy is definitely the hero of the series. Like, this guy can kill gods without even blinking. He's like, oh, Odin, like, who the fuck is he supposed to be? And just like walks in and just one shots him, and you're just like, really? But yeah, let's see if there's a private action here. Okay. Guess we can't do a private action then. But yeah, Sunday basically just makes Valkyrie 2 a joke. And then Dylan later on makes Valkyrie 2 an even bigger joke. Because once Dylan learns full swing, that's it. Like, he's instantly imbalanced as hell. Because that attack is just ridiculously broken. But the thing is, you do have to kind of buff him to get the most out of him. Like, Dylan's one of those characters where, like, you won't use him for as much in the first part, like in the main game, but once you get to the bonus dungeon, he is literally the best character, like, hands down. Like, forget all of the god characters, he's the best. I mean, he can just kill everything in one hit. Including the hardest boss in the game. Like, I've seen people do it, I've seen people kill the hardest boss in the game, the Ethereal Queen and all that lot, in one hit with Dylan. I mean, with perfect release with him, but still, like, it's ridiculous how powerful he is. But it's Dylan, so why am I not surprised? The guy's on some serious steroids, so yeah, like, obviously the guy's gonna be painful. Obviously the guy's gonna deal out some serious damage. Like, you don't want to be around Dylan in the dark alley, you really don't. Like, he's gonna seriously fuck you up. But Zunde is probably the second best. Like, Zunde is just a brilliant character. He is. So, yeah. Definitely the character you want to get in Valk Profile 2. Oh, please let me across the bridge, woman. Stop blocking it. But yeah, it wouldn't be a Tri-Ace game if it didn't have something broken in it. Let's be honest. All Tri-Ace games are broken in a way. Right, let's kill these bastards again. And back to the mountain again. And no, I'm still not going into the abandoned mine, because the abandoned mine is still a nightmare to get through. It is. You need to be... That's end game content right there. Pretty much. I mean, Joshua's been leveling up a bit. Maybe I should give him a bit more biology. No, I can't. Oh well. What about other characters? What can CS do? Right. He's got forging. What else has he got? Aesthetic. Is that what I need? I'm not actually sure I do. Mineralogy. Yeah, that's what I need. Yep, get his smithing up. Even though I don't have smith's hammers, but we will do soon. It's just nice to get it up. It just saves a lot of time in the long run. And at least now, once I get it up, I'll remember that it's there, you know what I mean? But yeah, even with maxed out smithing, it's still very hard to do. But you need it if you want to get the best weapons in the game. Let's put it this way, there's a lot of RNG in some of the item creation in this game. That's one snag about it. And I think Star 2 handles that bit better, to be honest. There's a lot less RNG to worry about. Ooh, yeah, Ratix gained a level. Ratix is just going to go all out biology at this point, just get that health up. It's a very handy thing to have. Kitchen knife is handy just for the strength increase. Right, but I'm not going to go there yet. Yeah, just getting him more health is the most important thing at this point. Make sure he's got plenty of health. Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah, there's quite a lot of backtracking in this game, unfortunately. And that's why you want to get the bunny whistle, because of all that backtracking, but I don't know if I'll be getting it this time. I'll have to see about that. It depends on how many of my characters die at the end. Like, that's the thing, I don't think I'll be getting the true ending. Let's put it that way. When I first did it, I didn't get the true ending anyways. There were only two characters mentioned, and that was the character that you need to get the bunny whistle, and the OP character that kills in one hit, the final boss. Yeah, those characters. So, yeah. I didn't really do well with endings anyways. But, yeah. It'd be nice if I got it though. But I know that if you're going to go for that ending, you need to have another character in the party to do it, and I think I'll probably end up getting that character instead, because I think if you don't, then it blocks you out. Which is kind of nice because I never used that character, so it'd be interesting to see. But it's something I'll have to research because I don't know if that actually blocks the character out. Because I don't remember everything about this game, like I say. It took me ages to figure out that I had to exit the freaking Purgatorium, only to have to go up some stairs to find a secret entrance into the real Purgatorium. That's how trolly this game can get, and it gets even more trolly later on. Like, there's another section of the game which trolls you with this really, really obscure puzzle, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that puzzle, and it was just like, really? And like, it was that moment where I decided, you know what? I'm never playing another puzzle game ever again, because this puzzle was horrendous. It's a puzzle that I will never forget, and it's the most vaguest shit ever, and I know exactly where it is. It is in the next continent, I know that much. And it's a pain in the ass. But oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Fuck. This game is all about getting lost. That's what this game's all about. And I'm a professional when it comes to getting lost in games. Like, I really should. Like, if getting lost in games was an esport, I would be in there. I'd probably haul myself out to publishers for it. Well, probably not, but let's put it this way: I'd be a good candidate for an esport. In terms of where the fuck am I going? I'd say Symphonia can probably match this game in terms of vagueness. No, it surpasses this game in terms of vagueness. Well, actually, the thing about Symphonia is more the bullshit in Symphonia, not the vagueness. There's a lot of tedious shit that you do in Symphonia, whereas in this game it's kind of like, well, there's a couple of vague puzzles, and there's a bit of getting lost. That's basically the gist of it. But at least there's a good soundtrack while you are getting lost. Right. So now you have to go back to Port Miss Port. And what does this guy say? Right, we're at Ottenham now, so that means I have to consult the guide. Right, so basically drop and take a boat to Ekdart. Oh, so I have to go all the way back. That's fun. I have to go all the way back to the freaking, what do you call it? But the guide recommends that I do some arena fights. So I might as well do some arena fights while I'm there. That's probably what I'm going to do. So yeah, this stream's basically been the very little has been done stream. Very little progress has been made stream, that's what this has been. But I've got quite a few levels up, so it's not all bad. But yeah, there's been a lot of backtracking, a lot of getting lost. The only other thing that you've missed, Vile, is Painkiller, but other than that, it's just basically been me getting lost in the Purgatorium. That's basically it. Oh shit. It's not like you've missed the Purgatorium, because it's like... Let's put it this way. You haven't missed much. So yeah, just basically being a grind fest. Grinding like crap. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the arena so that I can actually kill some people. Right. Yes, I want to battle. See us, obviously. Show us what you got, CS. This time it's actually legit. Losing, you'll be sorry. I remember that the arena can actually get pretty tough at some points. But yeah, this is the easy rank, is this bit. But it's probably worth it. But I remember at the end, the final boss of the arena is an absolute pain in the ass. It is. And the reason for that is because the final boss of the arena, every single physical attack it does stones you. Or has a chance to stone you. A very high chance. Do you know how I beat that final boss of the arena? Save states. A lot of save states. That's how. Yeah, this is easy stuff. But yeah, that's what I had to do. Not fun at all. Yeah, these enemies are pathetic. Right, do they think they can do anything to see us? Of course not. But you gotta start somewhere, you gotta start at the bottom. The final battle is against... Oh, this guy we already beat up with CS. How many times have I beaten you up with CS, buddy? Sorry, buddy, we're not gonna let you move. Ooh, that's a nice experience as well. Otherwise says this will be a piece of cake after he beat him. And after he beat the final one. Hang on, that name sounds familiar. It's that freaking stalker chick that was trying to rape Joshua. And then we got a medicine set, which is pretty nice. This time we actually get rewarded for our efforts, instead of just being like him saying, look at how cool I am for beating it. Ooh, we got some question mark items. The best items. They're the best items ever. But yeah, there you go, there's a freaking arena fight. I mean, actually one of the characters, the character I'm talking about, you actually have to get him in the arena. You actually unlock him in the arena. That's the character that one-shots the final boss. You get him in the arena. But yeah. He's basically an anime reference. And when you see him, you'll probably get what I mean. I'm not an anime expert, but I know that this is an anime reference. But we haven't got him yet, and I don't really want to get him. Maybe we won't, but... Let's put it this way. It's kind of got a twist to it. It's not really a fully blown anime reference. The character is its own character, and you know, it's a bit like Arngrim and Valve Profile is basically Guts. You know what I mean? But they're both different characters in a way. But you can clearly see that he's inspired by Guts. And this character is inspired by another anime character. And I don't know much about the anime character, but all I know is that it is inspired by this character. That's all I know about it. But yeah. The only hint I can give is that he fights with a stick. That's the only hint I can really give you. I don't know if the anime character that is based off fights with a stick, but I know this character does fight with a stick. But yeah, he's pretty good. Just simply for that one move that just kills everything in one hit. Or anything, like, has a chance to kill things in one hit. And it can work on the final boss and anything. It's ridiculously powerful. I mean, you do have to rely on a bit of RNG for it. It's not like a guaranteed kill, but it's a chance to instantly kill anything. So, yeah, it's a very useful move regardless. Anything that kills things instantly is broken to me, if you ask me at least. There was an item there. Maybe it's back here. There it is. Sometimes you gotta go around to get stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's probably going to be even more backtracking later when we get the other characters. And then that's probably when I'm going to call the stream, when I get the other characters. And then there's more backtracking to do, because there's tons of private actions once you get them. But there is some scenes to get before all that, so there's quite a lot to do before we get there. But basically, at least we've made some progress through the Purgatorium, and the next bit is a bit more streamlined. Let's put it that way. Even though there's backtracking to do, the next part of the game is more streamlined, so it's not as annoying. You don't have to worry too much about getting lost and all that lot in the next section. It's just this first bit where you can get lost in the astral bit. That's the bit where you mainly get lost. And the dungeons as well, they're not as annoying. There's some actually there's actually some pretty cool dungeons later on in the game as well, so yeah. So I don't go down? I guess not. Like, just die so I can move on, please. Ooh, we got a new move. Right, I guess... Ah, this is where we're supposed to go, isn't it? It's like, when you get a random encounter, you end the random encounter and it's like... Then you're like, where do I go again? It's like short-term memory loss every time. You know what I mean? Then you forget where you're actually going. Oh, hang on. Going the wrong way, but I can still get through. Thankfully. Nice. That's pretty nice damages that actually. Even though I would still personally prefer to use his other move, Blizzard, because it just covers the entire area, but I suppose I'll leave Thunderbolt on. Right. Where the hell is Trop? That's what I want to know. Because that's where you have to go. So it can't be there, I have to go down probably. There we go. Yeah, now we go up. But unfortunately we've got more enemies. That's why the encounter rate of SNES games was just ridiculous. It's like, when I played Tales of Fantasia, which was after I played this, I vowed never to play another game with random encounters again. Because that game has a ridiculous encounter rate. It really does. But yeah, this should lead me to the port where I need to go. Hopefully. There we go, Ekdart, that's where we need to go. This is where you get to where I like to call the second part of the game, really. Basically, this is where things start to open up a bit more. And there's also a funny scene coming up. One of my favourite scenes in the game coming up here. She seems to be in a hurry. That's one big dog. Basically, Sirius is about to get his... Sirius's dream is about to come true. That's basically the gist of what's going to happen soon. And it involves booze as well. That's going to be a hint. I think that pretty much gives it away, really. Basically, this is where the booze cruise finally concludes. We finally find the booze, basically. But yeah, Millie is basically the generic healer. I don't really bother with Millie. Actually, I think that actually happens later. Yeah, actually no, it doesn't happen yet. It'll happen when we get all the party members back. There's going to be a big booze up, let's put it that way. For some reason... Oh, I know why she's angry. I know exactly why she's pissed. You've just seen the expression on Ilia's face. Well, let's put it this way. There's a scene in the remake of this game which is really weird shit, and it's a private action scene, and after that I can believe anything that Lawrence would. I could believe Lawrence would do anything. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I bet you don't know. Well, considering you took Rayna's path in Star Ocean 2, I bet you didn't. I bet you don't know who Ronix actually is. If you pick Claude's path, you would know exactly who Ronix is, but you won't know who. Like, if you played Star Ocean 2. Yeah, because you picked Raina's path. In Claude's path, you get to find out more about Ronix in Star Ocean 2. So yeah, basically, the gist of this is that Joshua's family has been kidnapped, and well, he was basically taken away from his sister and all that. And now he's tagging along because we begged him to come along because we need a healer. Now we have 2 healers. But I'm only going to be using him because he's probably the best of the bunch. But yeah, he looks like he's eating too much. Liquor store, superior alcohol from superior water. I've got the best right here. This is my kind of place. Is this? This is Circe's kind of place. Let's get one of each. Alright, I'm probably ending it anyways here because I want to start it off later once I get everybody else back, so yeah. This is what I'm going to call it, guys, because yeah, basically I just don't want to have to like go any further. Because really, I've been doing this for quite a while and it's been a bit of a mess, and I just want a fresh start. I just want to make sure that I've got everything done, make sure that basically make sure I do all the power actions, make sure I find out all the information I need to know, because this stream has been a pretty shitty one. Because there's barely anything that I've got done in this stream, and the last stream to be honest, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream, but first I'm gonna save the game. So yeah, my next video is gonna be on the 26th. That's gonna be my next video in the Let's Play, and yeah, it's gonna be every 8 days. So you'll see it appear. You'll see new episodes appearing every 8 days of Painkiller. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.